Yo guys, it's Bloom for Flames and today we're gonna be doing the daily challenge, but first, one cash drop, alright. Standard, Candy Falls, Giraldo, although I actually think it's a hero you can choose yourself, so in your case it is the hero you have already selected. Let's get this guy, let's get auto start. Okay. So we have limited towers. And I think I only... Yeah, okay, I can't use glue then. I think I only am gonna use Super Monkey. Sure, I haven't played Super Monkey in a while. We can do Super Monkey, yeah. That works. Super Monkey with Giraldo. That's a good combination. Although we're leaking a little bit, so I want to get probably one shooty turret over here on last to help out. Yeah, Super Monkey is very expensive, so we are going to wait a little. And I think I'm gonna add a second shooty turret. Maybe up here. Although, yeah, I think it's best to save as much money as possible. Because Super Monkey is pretty strong. The earlier tiers are expensive, but not that great. But then, like, Robo Monkey is pretty good. Dark Knight is also very nice. I think we're going to buy something along those lines. We do not really need to worry about camo because we have camo pot, but top path from Super Monkey for lead popping power is probably necessary because I don't think we get that Jerry's fire up before we encounter the first leads on 28. So yeah, save as much money as possible so we can buy super and buy upgrades on it as fast as we possibly can. And this one's a bit tricky, but we have 200 lives because we're playing on easy, yes. No other modifiers, okay. So yeah, we're playing on easy, so we can leak quite a lot of lives. Also, we had the spikes at the end of the track, as well as mana lives. But if you don't have those, then you will still be able to tank the same amount of hearts I did. And we get ourselves a Super Monkey. Let's get him over here. And I think I want to go Robo Monkey. Because Robo Monkey is pretty strong. And then get top path on it for lead popping power. Yeah. But right now we have to put all of our money into top path instead of middle path for, well, those lead balloons. So laser blasts and then plasma blasts. We're gonna leak this camo green because, yeah, it's one green, doesn't really matter. I'm not gonna spend 170 bucks on something we only need once and then disappears after 5 rounds. That would be pretty bad. And it doesn't look like we are gonna be able to afford plasma blasts before 28. No. And we also don't have the Jerry's fire, so we're probably gonna leak all of these lead balloons. Which we are able to do, but it still annoys me a little bit. Alright, then plasma blasts can hopefully be afforded before the next round. Yes, okay. So now we can pop lead balloons, very nice. And then we're gonna level middle path. So we're gonna get super range, which gives us, surprise, surprise, more range. Who would have thought? And then epic range for, well, more range. Yeah, we're also weak to purples. Okay, yeah, for this round I don't want to leak any more lives, so we're gonna add a camo pot on a super monkey. And then we need some stronger defense against magic resistant balloons. So probably invest in some shooty turrets. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy all of them. Let's buy epic range, sure. Oh, and we have Jerry's fire, so we can use that if we encounter a lot of purples, I guess. Because Jerry's fire is pretty OP, I'd say. And then we're gonna save up for Robo Monkey. And after that, maybe a bottom path super. Don't know if we're gonna have enough money for that. Let's look at our action figure. Okay, 8.3k, that's pretty nice. More like 8.4. Yeah, we can work with that. And then we have the mob, that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, very easy. And then we can afford Robo Monkey in a little bit. There we go. Let's do first and strong. Also, fun fact, on normal towers, it's first, then last, then close, and then strong. But on this guy, hold on, we need camo detection. But on this guy, it's first, then close, last, first. Yeah, it's pretty weird. You have strong and then close, which doesn't make any sense. Yeah, pretty weird. Also, a Jerry's fire. Wait, he cannot damage purples? Oh, okay. We're gonna back out real quick. Go back in. And probably just get sell action figure and then buy Dark Knight with middle path. And now we can, yeah, pop those camos. Very nice. And that way we also don't have to buy any more invisibility potions, except if we need a little more range. But other than that, they will be useful. Useless, I mean. And then we just add a couple shooty turrets, because why not? Wait, what? Why does this say max? Probably because we cannot use them because we don't have any dart monkeys. Quick test. You cannot have super monkeys on the field if you want to use Hero's Cape. Interesting. And that is it for wait, what? Oh, nice. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Pretty funny. And then we'll do advanced real quick. New game. Unlocks. We have 100 lives. 69,000 on round 63. Nice. We have 300% balloon speed, 205 mob speed and insane regrow rate. Ability counter rate is lower. We cannot remove anything, but we cannot on this map anyways. Ram health is insane. Wait, what? It's hard, normal hard, there are no mobs on this round. So we have fast, insanely broken cerams. Wait, the regrow rate doesn't matter as well. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, let's look for a tower that can actually defend all of these. Of course, looking at the usual. Okay, because of the speed, that's not possible. What if you just add another one? It does seem like it works, but I think the last ram wave is has a bit more cerams in it, so I don't know if we can... Okay, they can do it. Nice. And let's look for a solution with only one tower real quick, because that's just a little bit more satisfying. What do we have? Doesn't really look like we have anything that useful. We could try a sun avatar, but I don't have high hopes for this. Nope, he cannot do it. I'm gonna leave it at the 2 glue gunners. And yeah, that was it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!